Hi, my name is Lauren Goodkind, and I am a good and kind person. And yes, Goodkind is really my last name. But if you play me a game of chess, I am a mean kind of person. Today, I'm going to go ahead and analyze a game that I played last week. This was in the Mechanics Tuesday night online chess tournament. And this is the first round game against Chessboy 2010. And yep, so let's get started. I go e4 to move my pawn to control the center, and it opens up lines for the bishop and the queen. And Chessboy goes e5. I go knight to f3. It's important to get all the knights and bishops out. Bishop to c5. And pawn I don't really know why he let me just take this pawn. He should have moved the knight to c6 to protect the pawn, or he should also maybe have moved the knight to f6 to attack my pawn. So when he moved this bishop here, I was able to just take this pawn for free. So he goes there, and then the knight is attacking the pawn. I don't want him to take it, so that's why I go pawn to d3. He castles, and then I move my bishop here. And on the very next move, I can castle too. I'm just here. It's important to just get the knights and bishops out. Okay, pawn goes to d6. The pawn is attacking the knight, so I have to move it. That's why I decided to move it back to f3. Bishop goes to e6, and then I get the other knight out on c6. Knight to d7. So he's doing okay. I decided to castle, and that's really important. Pawn goes to c6. I go here because I want to just capture. I want to attack this bishop. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I move the knight here to attack the bishop. He moves back. I decided to just take it. So I'm doing okay. And I didn't take it. I wanted to gain more space, so I go there to attack the knight. He goes there. And then I move the pawn to d4. If you notice, both knights are attacking this pawn, so he is threatening to capture that pawn. That's why I moved pawn to d4. I've got a really nice pawn chain right now. And he goes there. And then I go here to attack the knight. He moves the knight to h6, and then I decided to take it with my bishop. And now he has double isolated pawns, and that's when I move the queen to d2. The queen is protecting this pawn, but also attacking the pawn on h6. I have to be really careful right now because even though that king is in the corner, this rook is on the same file as my king, and this pawn has been. He is threatening to capture this pawn. I decided to go back to move my king here, so this pawn is no longer pinned. He moves there, and he has a good plan. He wants to double up right now. But of course, like, I want to attack, so I go here, and he moves there. It seems like he wants to just continue attack. I think, but I don't really like this move because I get a tempo by moving pawn to f4 and just getting space. So in this position, I would probably just move back with rook to g7. But he goes there. I want to just gain space, so I go here. And then he goes there. This is a huge mistake because my bishop can just take the rook for free. So that's not very good. You don't want to move your pieces to safe square. So I just took it, and then he goes there. I go here to attack the bishop. He moves back, and then I go here to attack the knight. He moves here. Oh. Huh. Seems like it could also have moved the pawn to e7. I don't know. But anyway, I decided to take this pawn, and then he decides to go back. This rook is not doing anything, so I move the rook, the a1 rook to e1, and now my rook is behind that pawn. He moves the queen here. It makes sense because now this pawn can't move. I go here. I don't think that was necessary, but I went there anyway. I go here. It's checking. It's okay. Move back. I think it goes there. I mean, look at the knight and this bishop. And I really like my queen right now because it's really close to my king. Notice this king can't go anywhere. So I go here. I'm just trying to get more pieces into play. And then he moves the knight here, and he's trying to get fancy right now. You might be asking, well, I can just take this knight, right? No, I can't. If you notice right now, if the pawn takes it, then this queen can just take my rook with check. And then once my king moves, then the queen can just take the knight. So, nope, I can't just take it. But this was a huge mistake anyway, because I've got knight to g6, and this is a checkmate. This is a really pretty checkmate. This pawn is pinned because my queen is pinning the pawn to the king. So it's a nice checkmate. See, what happened was when the knight was on f8, the knight was controlling the g6 square. So when the knight went to d7, the knight isn't controlling the g6 square, and because of that, that allowed me to move the knight to g6, and that forks the king and the queen, and that's a checkmate. So it's always important to ask, like, if I move here, what is my opponent gonna do? Pay attention to to the squares that I can go to. That's really, really important. So anyway, if you have any questions about this game, please let me know. I'm also here to inspire more women and girls to play chess. So if you like this channel, please subscribe, and please subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. And come back tomorrow. I strive to upload a video every day. Thank you.